on. There we go. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Helldivers podcast, episode 68.
Almost there.
Almost there.
Almost there.
Oh, next week's episode is going to be lit.
Is it?
I don't know what we're going to do.
I guess it's going to be dirty, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to get demonetized.
We're going to get
immediately.
Like Ron Jeremy in for an interview or something. I don't know. This is Vegas. It is Vegas. There's a lot of people here.
Yeah, we could do a lot. We get in a lot of trouble. But yeah, episode 68, guys. Welcome, everybody. We've got some updates on things that happened over the past week that we're looking forward to. We got a new cape. We've got new enemy types that we've been waiting for I feel like, a really long time. Bots are still not on super Earth biomes, the mega cities. We still don't have bots.
They don't know how to get those.
They don't know how to code it. They don't know how to code it.
They don't know how to get those factory striders to navigate through the streets.
Yeah, it's
without
tough.
Clipping the buildings.
They can do the Bile Titans, but they can't do the factory striders.
Yeah. Well, I know the factory striders, they are aware of corners and walls.
Mm-hmm.
Last night I was playing with the crew, and then we were doing a Helm's Deep mission.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm on that one wall right next to the gate that goes to the outside, and they drop a factory strider down, and it literally peeks his head around the corner and does this thing and just goes, "Oh, fuck you." And I'm like, "Oh!" Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, I caught a little bit of crap last night from the boys for that one because it was like live on the live stream. It was just
couldn't.
It was just like, it was fun though.
Panic.
It was
deers
great.
in a headlight.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was really funny.
I have exciting news as well. I might as well mention it because I've been MIA on the Helldivers front for a little bit, but I ordered a brand new rig. Much thanks to Dutch here and this fantastic community who supports us as a YouTube channel. We were able to gather enough funds for me to go get myself a supercomputer.
Yeah.
I teamed up with the A-Team. We went to the same website you went to, and I custom built my own PC. It'll be shipped out on the 8th.
Yeah.
It'll get to my house mid-July, and once I get it hooked up and set up in my space station of a house with my 75-inch TV and my brand new space rig and my Bluetooth keyboard and mouse and all that stuff, I'll be sitting on my couch just playing these games. I'm super looking forward to it, but I wanted to specifically thank the YouTube community because the reason we were able to do this is because of donations, super chats, ad revenue from you guys watching our show. We've had some record-breaking numbers on some of our podcasts over the last couple of weeks, so thank you guys so much. Really do appreciate it. I will be back hitting the live streams with Dutch. I haven't been able to live stream with you.
No, it sucks.
It does suck, man. I've been pissed about that, but we'll be back. We'll be back. But that being said, again, thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. It's good stuff. What do we got on the news front?
Oh, I think it's been a pretty slow news week. What do we got? We got the new cape has been out that everybody's talked about ad nauseum. So
we're a week late.
We're a week late for everything. Can't talk. Yeah. We're a week late.
Our last
we're always a week late.
Our last podcast came out on Tuesday, and then like Wednesday or Thursday they released the PSN cape.
We always pick the dumbest days to release things because it's always the end of the week, and or it's the beginning of their patch cycle.
Yeah. So,
but by the time when we record this, we haven't had time to ever go into it. So we just pull it up and look at the highlights and go, "Oh, well, I guess we're gonna have fun playing that today," So, but yeah, it's the cape dropped. So congratulations, everybody.
Awesome.
Good job for doing nothing. It was fantastic. I'm really glad that Stellar Blade game came out.
Stellar Blade saved Helldivers.
So that PSN could release the countries and we could get our cape,
Yeah.
So
Sony decided, you know what? Maybe we should try to make a little bit of money. But I feel like it's too late now. I feel like those people in those countries, they were like, either they already pirated Helldivers or they just don't care anymore.
Yeah. Because I didn't see a huge spike. I saw a spike.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of a spike in the numbers, but I mean, look at it right now. There's 45,000 people playing.
Hey, that's like 10,000 more than there was last week when we were playing.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Remember, wasn't it like 30 or 20 or 30 or something like that? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
But it doesn't matter. But yeah, we got our cape. It looks cool. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
Yeah.
Black with the red. I do the concept, the concept that they put out there a while back, I think looks better than the one that we actually got. Because I had the red lines on the bottom, but then I had the blue line, the very on the edge, go like around the shoulder.
Yeah.
I thought that looked dope.
Yeah.
They went with just the red lines on the bottom with like a little blue like thing on the shoulder cap or whatever. It was like
it looks like a Make America Great Again cape to me a little bit. That's what I like. I think it's a fucking Trump cape. I'm ruining the cape right now for people. It's a Trump cape. MAGA cape. It's great. It's a great cape.
You know what?
It's the greatest cape ever.
That's probably why we've never gotten a solid red cape. It's because of that.
I love it. I love it. Gonna deport those people.
Looks like
back
an
to
American
Cyberstan.
flag.
Send them back. Send them back to Cyberstan where they belong.
Dude, I remember when they were like, can we get it? Because people were asking for like a cape based off of the country that they were in or whatever. Like, oh, I want a Canadian cape, but I want an American cape.
I'm wearing that shit.
Arrowhead was like, fuck you all. No
It's
way.
a super Earth.
This is super Earth, you crazy motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I respect that. That they're
But come on, it's not like red and yellow stripes, right? Or something.
No, it's just red stripes.
Red stripes on a solid
black,
but with the blue.
Yeah.
Kind of over. They just put like stars on the thing up here. It'd be perfect. It'd be great.
America does have the best flag.
Make Super Earth great again.
You're trying to get yourself in trouble today, aren't you?
I don't care. Look, I have fun with our audience. They know I'm kind of an asshole. So, whatever.
What did we get? Last week you made jokes about dead children or something like that?
Well, I was making fun of the fundraiser because I'm an ass. And it's a really novel. Look, okay, so I need to like set something straight. I don't like being an asshole all the time, but I come off as kind of an ass a little bit, I always have. It's fine, I get it. But when it comes to these fundraiser things, I go back to like a year. I went to the first time they did this with the Save the Children bullshit. Yeah. You can save the children or you can get your little tank mines. And I'm like, oh, I want to play the game with the cool stuff. I wanted the mines, or these make-believe children. It's just like, okay, fine.
It wasn't actual children we were saving.
No, it was
NPCs,
pixels and dots in a program. It wasn't real. So then, to make us feel like shit, Arrowhead's like, well, we're going to make a donation to a real Save the Children thing. That happened afterwards. But what they did is they wrote a check for like $12. Okay. They just
more than that.
They just got through selling 100 million copies of their fucking game at $40 a piece, and they write a check for like $4,000. That's like me going, oh, I want to go save the children. Let me go out to my fucking car and get the change out of the tray and give it to them. It was such a low effort bullshit shit missile that everybody was like, oh God, they're so generous. It's like,
you're such an ass.
It wasn't nothing. It was nothing. It was such a pittance of a little bit of a donation that
they matched what we did.
They could have just written a check for $100,000.
Well, that's what they did now.
That's what they did now.
This year,
which is why I'm saying this was a little better.
Pull that up.
This was pretty cool.
Let's pull that tab up real quick, and we'll take a look at how much we earned.
And this was
this was a weird. A weird rant that you just went on.
I'm just saying, people think I'm an asshole. I'm telling you why. That's why. Because I thought it was low effort on Arrowhead's part that they could have donated way more.
Let's see. No, the second tab. You had it right the first time. There we go. Helldivers 2, Save the Children. We are at $122,000 and some
now
change.
Get it. This is from the Freedom Alliance, which is my understanding is another organization, like something that we would do. Yes, that's not Arrowhead. Arrowhead provided the stuff for them to auction off.
Oh, okay.
And then maybe they're writing the check to match. I don't know. Okay. But Arrowhead donated all the stuff for the auction. And the auction has gone on and raised like $120,000.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Which is a lot of bombs to strap on those kids to send them to send them into the factories. Yeah. So see, I'm sorry. See, I'm gonna get shelled so hard, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm just being a dick. But for honestly, it's really cool.
I like that picture that they got up there too. That's cool.
Yeah, and I heard Cloud this morning talking about this, and they can use this money. It raises like stuff. They can do tons of stuff with this money. So yeah. So I think it's awesome, and it can do some real good to some actual kids and people that need it, and it's amazing. So congratulations on doing such a great job on raising that money, and it's good. I like it. So
me too.
Maybe Arrowhead should match that money that everybody raised and just put a cool $250,000 into that thing. So
that'd be insane. That's a lot of freaking money, dude. I'm proud of them. That's cool. I like being a part of this community. Speaking of the community, we've had a lot of people comment and talk with us recently from other channels. Super cool guys.
Community is awesome.
Yeah, the community around here is cool, and I'm looking forward to doing more. We've had some movement on the Discord. We've been trying to do some quality of life changes over there, and I had an idea last night that I'm not going to talk about it yet. because Dutch told me I'm not allowed to because it's too early.
It's not even on the whiteboard yet. It's just you just go. I got this cool thing in my brain. I need to like check out. Yeah, but it is a good idea though. I like it.
But we're gonna have some fun on Discord. We're gonna make some changes over there, and we had some people reach out to us. So last week we talked about Just a Tip.
Yeah,
his YouTube channel.
It's Just a Tip.
Just a Tip.
Not just the tip.
Just the tip.
That's kind of nasty. It's
the third tab right there on the YouTube channel.
Yeah. So Just a Tip, one word.
So
he did the AI vlogs, the Helldiver Soldier vlogs, which are hilarious.
Funny, very funny,
really good stuff. And we
talked about it last week. We watched a couple minutes of it.
We want him to come on the show. We'll have to reach out and see what we can do.
Well, you showed me he commented, right?
He did leave a comment. I was going to go through that at the end of the show.
We're going to wait.
You want me to pull it up?
Yeah, do it now. Who cares?
Let me pull it up.
We're not following any rules here.
We're just going by the seat of our pants today. Is that what we're doing? Let me pull it up. You're gonna have to edit this, but
no, go ahead to Dutch's camera. Make it last a long time.
Awkward. Okay.
Put your glasses on, old man.
Oh yeah. So Just a Tip. He actually got back to us and he said, "Hey, just wanted to say thanks. It really means a lot that you checked out the video and said such positive things on the podcast." See, I'm not always an ass. Okay, I'm not always. One of your viewers actually reached out to me and told me you featured it. That made my day. You're more than welcome to use the video however you like. Don't say that because I'm just glad the community is enjoying it. Also, I'd be more than happy to hop on the podcast anytime. We'll love to chat with you all for democracy. And we need to make that happen.
Yes, absolutely. So, and if he plays the game, we get him on one of your live streams. Have him squad up with the A team.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great.
But thanks for the shout out. Just a tip.
Just a tip.
Appreciate it. Love the name. The YouTube channel is great. You are uber successful.
It's like, I'm going to make a Helldivers channel. What you going to name it?
Just a Tip. No, his
Just a Tip.
He made Helldivers videos, but his channel does a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
But he's learned the black magic of the AI video art, which is something that I'd like to learn.
Yeah, me too. That's pretty cool.
I don't know if it costs money or what, but some of this stuff is incredible. I don't know if he's using the new Google, is it V03 or whatever, that new one that came out.
I have no idea. I play with Grok and Chat GPT. Those are my AI
You made Grok
go-tos.
do your work today.
I did a little bit. I said, "Hey Grok, what's going on in Helldivers world?" Well, let me tell you. It's like, so, yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah, it's the same stuff we're talking about right now off the top of our head. So yeah, pretty cool. But yeah, this community is rad. And the other one, I streamed last night, and then when I got done streaming, Crazy Mr. Pips had just started his stream. And I'm just like, okay, I'll just see what he's doing. And they were talking about stuff, and I just wrote hello in the chat.
Normal Dutch butter.
Hello, Dutch Butters here. Hello. I guess what threw me is to me, this show is just you and me coming in here and talking some crap once a week. And every once in a while we'll hit the algorithm and we'll get a good bump out there, And but what was weird was he immediately knew who I was.
Dutch, yo, Dutch, yo, what up, Dutch? How you doing, man? Good to see you. I lurk in your streams from time to time, bro. Love your guys' podcast too, by the way.
And he's like, "Whoa, Dutch Butters, hey, welcome to the stream. Love your stuff. I lurk in your chat all the time, and I think your podcast is great." And I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool.
That's a little ego boost.
yeah. It's like, whoa. It's like, ding, gross. Yeah, gross. And it's like salute.
Yes.
All right. and
the old
Helldivers salute.
Ooh, yeah.
Extremely hard right now. But yeah, it was just really cool. And I was taken aback a little bit by
the fact that he knew you.
The fact that he knew who we were.
Yeah.
And the fact that he basically said, we need the community, we need to work together, So I'm going to reach out to Crazy Mr. Pips, and I would love to have him appear on the show.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Like we had Cloud on that one time, So the community is growing, and and it's just really neat to know that we're some people know who we are. So it's cool. I like it.
Nice.
So
right on, man. We have a new enemy type. I thought, personally, everybody was going to be super stoked for, but it seems to be getting like a meh reaction. is the jumping Hulks. So they have strapped jetpacks to the Hulks.
Yeah.
And I've seen a couple of videos of it, and it's kind of funny. There was
They look ridiculous.
Do they?
They look ridiculous.
Why? Because they're just these
they're
huge
just
things.
giant balls of iron. And they go and it's just like the Hulk in the comic books.
Yeah.
He just jumps and he lands and then goes and it's like Hulk smash. But these it's just like that. Except my understanding is now I have fought them, but I haven't fought a lot of them.
Right.
But everybody that I know seems to think that they're easier now.
How so?
I have no idea.
Do they take longer to aim or something?
Maybe you can I've seen people like shoot them out of the sky, which is kind of cool. That'd be pretty fun. You have to be a really good shot.
Take a shot, yeah.
Yeah, or a recoilless rifle.
Or a recoilless rifle.
Yeah. But
that's okay.
Or you can kind of like.
Where's my camera at? Discord. I want to see videos of you guys shooting these things out of the sky.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And we will feature it on the next podcast.
Yeah.
I'll download them.
Best shot.
Put them in which chat is the one that we use for videos? It's the clips and content.
Clips and content. Clips and comments
Yeah.
in Discord. Yeah.
Yeah. So go to that Discord channel and upload all your videos of you guys shooting these things out of the sky. We'll make a little montage next week. We'll have some.
In fact, we'll put some up. We'll put our top 3 up for vote, and maybe we'll the top one can get like $5 worth of super credits or something.
Ooh, look at you, Mr. Generous. Nice.
We'll make it a little.
Make a thing out of it.
Yeah.
Who's the judge? You?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with that, guys.
It better be ridiculous. But
right on. And then, I'm looking forward to fighting them. I haven't had a chance yet, but
so if you want to make the robots more fun, just put jetpacks on them. I want jetpacks on the factory striders. Let's do it. Just flying fucking. It's like make that convoy that goes across the map fly.
No, dude.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Dude.
And put like mounted freaking cannons on their bellies so they can shoot from the like,
hold on,
like that Leviathan thing.
You're on to something, dude. Yeah. What if the factory striders on their backs had like 3 or 4
those things that never
turrets.
miss and one shot your ass?
Yeah.
Put those
on the back of
those on their bellies.
No, seriously.
No, put it on its ass. It's like an asshole gun.
Yeah, the butt gun. Somebody can take out the butt gun.
That'd be rad. Let's do it. Make it ridiculous. This man, I can tell I'm drinking today.
Yeah, it's good. This is the most lively podcast we've had in a week.
Yeah, we're breaking in a new engineer,
yes.
And we're fucking with her hard. It's our first time in the studio ever, and we're in here drinking and F-bombing and strapping bombs at children. So it's great. MAGA, buddy. All right, let's go. Make Super Earth great again. Okay.
Oh boy. Demonetized.
Nah.
What else we got? We got anything else going on today? I feel like we're
I don't know.
Cruising through these topics.
It's just one of those weeks. There's supposed to be a patch today, I think.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, that's kind of what I went to Mr. Pips' studio or show last night for us because his title was "Waiting for the new patch to drop."
Yeah.
There's no patch.
There's no patch today.
No patch.
It's okay.
It's like I wasn't really expecting one. It's vacation time in Sweden.
Yeah.
They're over there making babies and saunaing right now.
Yeah.
So
Speaking of Sweden, big announcement. Another developer in Sweden. From the game Jump Ship, which we talked about recently on the channel, has confirmed. We've reached out. We've got a question list together. They're going to go over it, and then we're going to set up some kind of interview with those guys.
Sweet. I can't wait to talk to those guys.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool. So, again, this podcast / YouTube channel has really opened up a lot of avenues for us. It's really cool. Very excited about that. So that game is supposed to drop in its early access phase late August, maybe September, something like that. I don't know if they have an official date or not, but we'll get a chance to talk to them and kind of get an idea of where they're at with the game and have some fun with it.
Let's ask Grok what's going on in the world of Super Earth. New weapons leak. There's something about Illuminate with a new particle weapon.
We talked about that already.
We did?
Yeah, last week.
It's like, and people...
Purple cannon thing?
Yeah, I don't know if that's real or not. We don't know. Nobody knows. We won our major order this week.
Oh.
Against the bots. So that's good.
There's somebody in Discord tagged me. The latest major order when they released it and we got like the you won the thing pops up and it says congratulations, you won the major order or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They they accidentally left the code in. So if this is a shout out to generic name on Discord. That is actually his Discord title.
Generic name.
I'll see if I can pull this up in post. I don't have it.
Yeah.
I just thought of this just now, but it says success, and then at the bottom of it, it says it has like the code for the actual story. It says as story main arc 4 --10 outcome win. It was like,
So that's
the code for
that was the choose your own adventure code if we won.
yes, if we won.
If we had lost, it would be dash
We got
lose.
arc 4 version 10.
Like I don't know what any of that stuff means.
Okay, so we're arc 4, so this is the 4th arc in the overall game.
Oh,
Which
okay.
makes sense.
All right.
Remember, because we just finished off the squid
Yeah.
attacking super
All right.
arc.
Arc. That's an interesting
We talked about that a couple weeks ago.
chapter.
Yeah. It's
okay.
like chapter
Arc.
markers is the arc.
Sweden.
And then this is version 10 of that arc.
Okay.
So there's 10 different outcomes that could have
Ooh.
happened since this arc started.
Okay.
And this is the 10th one. I think it's hilarious that they forgot to change that. They just left it in the game.
Yeah.
They were like, whatever. They're on vacation, guys.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit.
See what else? What else did old Grok say was going on? Recent major order victory, community buzz on the review bomb. Make Super Earth great again. Cape. We got that already. Developer comments on game design. A post from Helldivers 2 HQ on X at 5:08 Pacific something time today noted Arrowhead admitting a controversial enemy, likely Leviathans, nerfed in the June 24th patch was, quote, bullshit game design, unquote. This reflects ongoing efforts to address player feedback, but no new patch was released today.
Why are you reading it like a 1950s
Because
newscaster?
I'm having fun. Got a little bourbon in me. Got a little Buffalo Trace.
Got
You know.
what's
I'm having this is the most fun I've had in ages.
what's the name of the freaking Will Ferrell character, the news anchor guy? What's his name again?
Ron Burgundy.
That's Dutch's
Hey,
version of
I
Ron
need the
Burgundy.
help to not talk. Okay.
Well, that's going to do it for all of us here at Channel 4 News. You stay classy, San Diego. I'm Ron Burgundy.
Damn it! Who typed a question mark on the teleprompter? For the last time, anything you put on that prompter, Burgundy will read.
I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. I'm an asshole. No. Welcome to the show for real. All right, and the other thing here, weapon praise according to Grok in the news today. This is how slow news today is. I'm
Yeah, it's real
going to
slow
the
on
computer.
Helldivers front.
A Fandom Wire article, which we don't have, by the way, from July 1st, which is today, highlights the Laz 58 Talon revolver as a standout sidearm, with the author ditching other options for its reliability. This isn't new content, but reflects ongoing community discussions about the loadouts. That's fascinating.
Who gives
Fascinating. The gun.
Some random
yeah.
guy prefers that one pistol.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah,
man,
that's
I'm
the new
senator.
gun.
Senator, live like ride or die. That's my sidearm.
You know what's going to happen? That one little random thing I just put in there is going to get the most comments. Make it, dude, that gun rules, or that gun really sucks. Yeah, so
Yeah, it's gonna start a discussion in the comments.
nerds,
Nerds. I don't ever use that little pistol.
I haven't used it either.
I am senator.
Yeah.
That's all I run.
Dude, I love my Senator.
The senator's the shit.
You know, when I come up to a chicken walker, I
Yeah.
pull out the Senator on purpose.
Just
to plug
blow
it
it away.
right in the middle of its chest. It's like, it's so much fun.
dude, when I'm in a freaking emergency situation, I've got one of those freaking Hulks like running me
Yeah.
down, and I pull that senator out, and I just go, pop, 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 right in the
Yeah.
eyeball, and it
Yeah.
falls over just before it kills me.
Yeah.
Peak cinema.
The Senator's my favorite gun in the whole game.
100%.
The whole game.
Yeah.
And it's just a pistol. It's a Clint Eastwood pistol.
Yeah, it's a Clint Eastwood pistol.
And it
that's
just
all.
fucking kills, dude. I love it.
If they
It's
ever
so
nerf
good.
that gun, I'm gonna
I will quit.
uninstall. I will
I'm
uninstall
done.
the game. Don't,
Wait.
Arrowhead, don't you ever
Ever.
nerf the senator.
Don't you ever do it. I'm done. This is going to be a Warhammer 40K podcast after that.
We're gonna just
done.
leave.
It's like, fuck you guys.
Fuck you.
40K weekly. Here we
guys.
come.
Yeah, we're gonna make the senator light armor penetrating only. Like, fuck you, bro. All right.
Oh, okay. So I think this has been kind of fun. I don't know.
We're at exactly 30 minutes.
Okay, perfect.
We
We got to do a couple more viewer comments.
We got some more
We're good.
comments. Go for it.
Yeah.
What you got, bud?
So we did just a tip. The next one is from okay, we got two here. Really cool ones from Slash 4660. I wonder if he's like the guitar player Slash. You think it's Slash?
No, I don't think it's Slash. I don't think that guy
What
has
if it
social
is?
media.
What if it is?
What if it is? Ask him to come on the show.
Come on, play your guitar.
He better be having a top hat and big fuzzy hair.
Badass. I love Slash. Dude.
Slash is
He's
the shit.
It says 20K to 50K players. Seems like we're back to the normal player count.
Yeah. Look, we've talked about this 1.5 million times.
Yeah, there's a cycle.
In the slowest, deadest section of the game is usually summer when the developers are on vacation and like there's not really much happening. And every MO is kind of like a filler. We usually bottom out at anywhere from like 30 to 50,000 players every single time. And then everybody's like, "Oh my god, the game is dying." We even are guilty of that sometimes. We're like, "The game is dying."
I'm playing other games right now.
And then 3-4 weeks from now, they're gonna drop some crazy fucking update, and it's gonna spike up
for
200,000 players
a week,
and
then it'll go back down.
Go right back down.
Yeah.
That's just the nature of the game.
That's how things work.
It is what it is.
How things work. So yeah, I think we're in a
Helldivers-
normal phase of
Yeah.
player availability or whatever they call it. So,
But now that I've got a rig on the way that I can start playing the game again, I've taken a nice long vacation.
I'm gonna go back to your computer thing a little bit.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm a little disappointed in you.
Why?
Because you didn't go to the asshole levels of RAM like the rest of us did.
It'll get there.
You need 64.
It'll get there.
64.
Don't worry about it. I got a more powerful processor than you.
I don't need you to brag.
With the same.
Okay.
Listen, no, I'm gonna brag now that you brought it up.
I don't need you to
now
brag.
You started
You
talking
don't. It's
shit.
not a dick measuring contest right
It
now.
is now.
Okay, motherfucker. I will go buy a new computer. And I will attach it to the new one, to my old one.
Have a double computer.
So I'll have a double computer. So
I don't think you know how to do that.
And I will get a screen the size of my wall. And it'll be like 85 inches just to beat your screen.
Got an i9 processor with a terabyte of onboarding hard drive with another 2 terabytes of external hard drive.
Yeah, that's
and I've got the 4070 Ti fucking super duper whatever the hell.
Does it have a HAL 9000 AI?
I could probably download that.
It's like, that's a bad idea, Dave. Don't do it, Dave.
Unfortunately, I couldn't get a non-gay case for my. I had to buy the
the rainbows and the sprinkles.
Got
the rainbow sprinkle lights.
You literally cannot buy a PC these days that doesn't have fucking rainbow lights on it, and it's so stupid.
So, but here's the thing: it's going to come with a remote control.
Yes.
You're going to have your gay setting, and then you're going to have all the rest, and you can turn it on to whatever you want.
But it still bothers me. I wanted a sleeper case. I wanted that thing to look like an old DVD player. Okay, that's what I wanted. And I went on the website, and I'm paying all this money, and I've got all these components, and I'm like,
we can make it look like a toaster from 1984, but it's going to cost you another $3,000.
Right? Yeah. To get the case that was like nondescript, that was just a black case, it was like an extra $300.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And I'm like, what the fuck? There's less bells and whistles on it.
Here's what you do: you just go to the junk store.
Yeah.
Right?
Just
and you go buy that Tandy computer case that's sitting back there in the corner covering dust, and you just put your computer inside that.
Yes.
That's all you got to do.
I might do that.
That's for real. Yeah.
Dude, we were sharing pictures on our Discord. That's had nothing to do with Helldivers.
That's fine. That's okay.
We were sharing pictures in the Discord, and somebody sent me, it looked like a freaking old Gateway 1992 freaking
VHS.
Case. And I was like, yes, please.
That's what I want.
I want that.
Yeah. $300 extra.
Because I want people to come over to my house and be like, what's that piece of shit?
I don't want to buy that. I don't want to steal that.
But have it. Exactly. Yeah. But have you open it up and it's got a freaking V12 under the hood with a freaking turbo.
Or they can come to my house and go into my room.
Yeah.
And go, oh, with all the lights and glowing shit. Yeah.
LEDs
like,
everywhere.
What teenager lives here? Yeah.
Well, I've got 3 kids. So the less interested they are in my shit, the better.
Yeah.
So I didn't want a bunch of lights and fancy.
Oh, no, you're done.
Yeah.
You think you bought yourself a computer.
No. Dad, can I get Minecraft on this?
You got 3 boys.
Fortnite?
Yeah, Fortnite.
No.
It's just yeah. Fortnite's never touching my computer.
I've gotten Junior away from Fortnite and starting to play starting to play Ghost Recon.
Yeah, good.
Because it's more manly.
That kid,
I'm like, here, man.
Ghost Recon. He's going to be so out of place in a couple years.
Yeah.
When he's like at school or at the playground or whatever, and all these little mamby-pamby boys are out there, you know.
It's like he's gonna be like, I did a full stealth operation.
He's like, and he's out there with his compound bow. You know, it's like his fucking knife. This is a knife.
This is a knife.
This is a knife right here.
I had a debate with my wife this week about when it was appropriate to show him Predator.
Oh, now.
And I'm like, look, I watched Predator when I was like 11, maybe 10.
When I was Faces of Death.
Yeah.
That's your break-in.
Yeah.
You watch Faces of Death, he's going to start growing hair on his balls.
Yeah,
okay?
exactly. That's
just how it is.
That's what I said. I'm like, look,
you want to induce puberty.
time.
You boom.
Make him watch Arnold Schwarzenegger movies.
Schwarzenegger, Stallone movies.
Yes.
And throw Faces of Death in there.
Perfect.
You know, just to like freak him out. That's how we grew up.
That's how I grew up.
You know,
I had internet access.
you need to make this kid a Gen Xer.
Yeah.
And what is this generation even called?
Alpha.
Gen Alpha?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it does. It's
alphas are worse than betas?
Is
or
it Gen Z? Gen
Mhm.
Z is the right now they're in their 20s, I think. And then Gen Alpha, because it's starting over.
Oh, we're resetting
I think we're
after
resetting.
X.
So
Y,
my kids' kids are going to be like
okay.
Gen Beta. That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know who makes up these names.
I don't know.
But technically I'm a millennial. But I identify.
Oh, you're so Gen X.
I identify with the Gen X people way more than I do.
The only thing you
with
missed
people.
was the playground torture machines. So then I grew up with that,
Yeah.
and they make you tough.
Yeah.
You broke a couple bones on the teeter totter.
Sure.
It's no big deal.
I had those.
So we got one more. We're getting in the weeds. We got one more really awesome.
Look, if you're still watching, thank you.
No, we got one more really good comment from our awesome audience. It's from Count Campula.
Nice.
That's a great name. Count Campula.
Nice.
Cascot Bacula from Star Trek. That guy,
Yeah.
Captain Archer. Count Campula says, "Bug divers like bananas for the shape, not the flavor."
Comment of the week.
Comment of the week. Gonna pin that one up.
Yeah.
And I like that. It's
Good
pretty
stuff.
funny.
All right, man. Solid fun.
Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo Trace.
Wow.
YouTube, this is Ice Tea. I don't
It
care
is.
what you call it.
It's iced tea.
But thanks everybody, and shout out to the Discord. The community over there is really fun. I do legitimately have some fun news that I want to release. Once I get everything kind of detailed in, we're gonna have some competitiveness be interjected into the Discord. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. But that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do appreciate it. Catch us every week. Dutch live streams, Helldivers on Monday nights. You're doing first time ever playing Halo.
Halo on Fridays.
On
yeah.
Fridays.
Yeah.
What do you got going on? What other games are you playing this week?
So this week we did Helldivers last night. Tonight we're doing Dark Tide. Tomorrow I'm off. Thursday night I'm getting together with Christ and Chicken Hawk, and we're going to be checking out the new update to the Forever Winter
okay.
early access.
Right on.
They've been doing some work on there. I'm really looking forward to that. I haven't touched Forever Winter for a while. And then Friday night is Halo night.
Mhm.
So I did the first chapter in Halo last week. It was a lot of fun. Took about 2 hours. I drove off a cliff, rescued some Marines,
Wait, what took 2 hours?
Playing the game.
How far did you get
The first like 3 or 4 missions, whatever.
in 2 hours?
Shut up.
Okay.
Wait, it was like, okay, an hour and a
How long
half.
did it take you to get off the Pillar of Autumn?
I don't know, 20 minutes.
Jesus Christ, bro.
What?
That's like a 5-minute mission.
I've never done it before. I'm trying to like savor it. Okay.
Did you get lost?
A little.
Nah, I knew it.
A little. It's just, I'm like, how do I do this? No, listen. Okay, we're going to talk about this. What's weird is playing a game that's 20 years old,
Yeah.
but expecting new stuff.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah.
It was. I was looking for things that weren't there.
Right.
There's
There's not really any Easter eggs. They didn't have space
Yeah.
for that kind of shit.
Yeah,
There's no like special hallways that you get to go down. It's pretty linear.
Yeah,
Especially that first
I'm having a blast playing Halo.
Good.
I'm not gonna lie, it is fun. But what's really cool about the Master Chief collection is, and shout out to R2 the Icky for pointing this out to me. If you push escape,
Yeah.
while you're playing it, it reverts back
You can
to
see the original
graphics.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
And it's like, what did this look like 20 years ago? And it's like, oh, this looks like dog shit.
Yeah, that was peak. That was
yeah.
peak for us back in the
So
day.
you want to revert to the new graphics from 10 years ago,
Mhm.
which I think they should do a Master Chief collection and redo it now with like realistic.
With Unreal Engine 5.
Yeah, that would be really cool. So yeah, I'm with you.
You know what? I'd
Yeah.
probably still buy it too.
I would absolutely buy it because I'm slowly getting into this, and I'm starting to appreciate the love for the Halo franchise.
Right on, man.
So
Good to
yeah,
hear.
it's good. I'm looking forward to going through the first 3 games and Reach.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Right.
I'll probably maybe by the end of the year I'll have this all done. I hope. So,
Cool.
what are the game time was? How many hours of the campaigns do you know?
For the first game,
Yeah.
probably 5-6 hours.
Oh,
Maybe.
that's it. So okay.
I mean, if
All
you
right.
blitz it, You
Yeah.
know, you can take your time and take as long as you want, but if you're just playing to play it and you don't get lost, you can probably blitz.
I'm having fun. I'll stop and I'll talk to the chat for a minute.
Yeah,
So it's cool. I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
So.
They get progressively longer. I think Halo 3 has a pretty substantial campaign. I don't remember how many hours it was, but
But anyway, on the stream, Mondays is Helldivers, Fridays is Halo, and the other 2 nights are pretty much whatever I want. Grab bag stuff. I'm devoting some time to Dark Tide because it's really cool, and I wanted to check it out. So
all right. If you guys want to get involved, go to saltynerddiscord.com and join up. We have chats specifically for most of the games that we play.
Yep.
I've been hitting it pretty hard on Ghost Recon Breakpoint. We actually gathered probably 2 or 3 new players this week who actually downloaded the game, got back into it after a couple of years of taking a break. We do some serious extreme settings, but if you're into that kind of thing, if you want to do the tactical shooter, what's up?
You and your Ghost Recon, sounds like. This may be an asshole. Sounds like zero fun. It sounds like zero fun. It's like, hey guys, we're gonna take this really fun game, and we're gonna turn all the HUD off.
Right.
Okay. We're gonna turn all the stuff that you play the game with off. We're gonna turn it up to the hardest settings.
Right.
And then we're going to try to win.
Right.
It's impossible.
Not just try to win. Not just try to win. We're gonna try and take an entire base without.
I love it and I hate it at the same time because
the ultimate.
I like watching you do it, but I could never play it because. The sneaking around, you never invite me because I'm just gonna go in there and I'm gonna shoot shit.
Yeah.
So let's go. And it's just like, no, it's too extreme. But it's I appreciate you.
Well, once my new rig gets in, I will be streaming my Ghost Recon play.
Yeah, I hope so.
On Discord in Flynn's Arcade.
Nice.
With a couple of you guys. So I'm looking forward to that as well. I want to liven up the Discord a little bit.
Yep.
Things are feeling a little stale. So I want to kind of do some different activities and try to drum up some excitement.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things I definitely want to do. I want to do like regular, hardcore Ghost Recon.
I'm glad you have a little crew that likes to do that hardcore stuff because it's not for me. But
it's the challenge.
I think it's cool that you do it.
Attracts people. They're like, wait, what are you doing? No HUD, extreme difficulty. All right, I'm in. You crazy son of a bitch. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching the show. Do appreciate it. Tune in next week, and we'll see you on the flip side. We got some potential interviews coming up.
Yeah, hope so.
So subscribe, like, share, all that cool stuff. See ya. Erect. Let's go.